Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and today is day 18 of your 38 caliber fitness protocol. We're doing exercises 10, 11, 17 to 21, 39 through 41, and guess what? I think this is the hardest workout in the entire program, except for day 30. So just wait until the last day. We're gonna go all out on day 30, but guess what? Today is the hardest one. So I'm just warning you ahead of time. All right, I'm getting myself ready for this too. So let's warm up because we're gonna need it. So open and close the chest. So if you recall, our theme here for the 38 caliber program is Varus Intrinsicus. So do you remember what that is? It means strength from within. So that's Latin for strength from within. And there's a lot of Latin ways to say power and strength, but this one specifically refers to all you get from within. No help from anybody else. It's just pulling from inside. Let's do hip openers. So you are gonna have to, and I'm going to have to, pull from inside to get this workout done today. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I had a rest day yesterday, but, you know, I have a little bit of a bad attitude this morning. Yep, I admit it, got to. And, you know, didn't really feel like doing this today. And then I saw the workout and I was like, oh crap, it's the worst one, it's the hardest one. And you have all that internal, you know, negative self-talk. All right, let's do 4 rotations. And you know, you can just start spinning from there, right? You can just talk yourself out of it before you even begin. And that is not pulling from that strength from within. So I had to kind of take a pause, reset, look at the theme, look at how can I get through this? How can I power through and use that strength from within to get through this really hard workout today? All right, so we're gonna do round 1 as kind of a warm up, so my pace is gonna be a little slower, but it's still gonna be a doozy. I've got my timer, we're ready to go. Heisman punch, let's go. So my pace is gonna be a little slower for this first one just to get warmed up. So this is a pretty intense workout. A lot of abs, and I'm pretty sure we have like 1 extra cardio than we normally do, which I'm not sure how that worked out, but keep the body guessing, right? That's what this is all about. And remember, I'll show you the modified in round 3, but you should be familiar with them already. All right, gorilla hops. So I'm planting my hands, hopping to the side, staying low in that squat position. And depending on how much room you have, you can kind of go from one end of the room to the other if you want. I'm going to stay around the length of my mat so I don't go off screen here. But you see I'm staying low. Getting that body warmed up, getting those legs warmed up. Start to feel those legs. All right, coming down to the mat for C-sit, tuck extensions. All right, so I'm going to show you a few ways to do these. I'm going to put the hands behind the back, tuck in, extend out. So you're doing kind of a reverse crunch here. Starting to get a little out of breath, warming up that core. So I'll show a few ways of doing these, progressed and modified. All right, forearm plank to plank. We're just gonna flip over here. I'm gonna start on my forearm plank. Make sure you get your form first, elbows under shoulder, and when you come up, wrists under shoulder. So I'm just switching back and forth here. Warming up that core, warming up that back. That core is gonna work today. All right, scissor jumps coming up. So pick a side, I'm gonna do my right first. Coming up, swinging arms, clicking the heels. Round one. Just getting warmed up. Waking that knee up. My bad knee is like, oh, good morning. All right, supine leg circles. Coming down to the mat. So we're going to forearms on this one. Pick a direction. I'm going right. Your military right. And I'm taking my legs in a big circle just to a hover right over the mat. Keeping everything squeezed in tight in the middle here. Ooh, yeah, getting that core. I call this core burpee day. You'll see why. All right, guess what? Burpees. All right, traditional burpees. Gonna jump up. Legs pop back. So I've got a steady pace here, but not too fast, since we're warming up here. All right, reverse tabletop down sit. I'm getting really excited. I gotta move off the mat for this one. Sorry about that. Pushing up into the heels, pushing back, past our hips if you can. That's why I get off the mat here so I can slide my hips back. And I'll show you next round how do you do these with dumbbells. All right, as I was saying, frog jump burpees. All right, second round of burpees here. Guess what, we're not done. We still got one more after this. And they're hard too. So I'm gonna call this day 18 is hell workout day. Which, you know what? If you woke up with an attitude like me, you need to get the energy out. Diamond jumps. Oh yeah. You forgot about these, didn't you? No, I didn't. Come on, bring those knees up. We got this. Finish up. Round one. Take a little break. Catch your breath. Let's go to round two. All right, round two, let's go. You're warm now, because I am. So we can pick up the pace a little bit. Now that we're warm, but also focus on that strength from within. Where do you get your strength from? Is it thinking about how awesome you're gonna look on the beach? No. You get your strength from what you're committed to. Gorilla hops. So maybe you want to max out your physical fitness test if you're in the military. Or you just want to, smoke somebody and you're, firemen. You guys do your workouts together. Maybe you want to blow them out of the water. Do more pull-ups. Do a faster run. Get up that staircase with all your gear faster than everybody else. C-sit tuck extensions. I'm going to show you another way to do these. You can come down on the forearms and tuck and extend. So remember before I was up, we were kind of seesawing in. So now I'm just showing you a different way of doing this. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. You're working the same muscles. So where's your strength? Maybe you want to be around to see your, daughter or son get married one day. Or plank to plank, so no matter what it is. So see how I kind of set myself and made sure my form was right before I started? You got to find your why. So that's the strength from within. What is your why? And you can have multiple, you wouldn't just need to pick one. Maybe it is competition. Maybe you want to be better than everybody else. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just you want to do your personal best. Scissor jumps. Maybe it's a lot of things. Maybe you're fairly young and you've been told, if you keep going, you're going to have a heart attack, or if you keep going like this, you're going to be on, blood pressure medications and, insulin for diabetes for the rest of your life. We don't want that. We want you to be healthy, be free, not be strapped down by taking medications because you weren't taking care of yourself. Supine leg circles. Coming down. Elbows down. Whoop, go the other way. So maybe that's one of your whys. What are mine? Glad you asked. You're like, I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway, and I want you to tell your cadre what your whys are. So when you say them out loud, it gives it power, right? If you put it out there, tell someone, then they can check in with you and hold you accountable. Plus, you put it out there in the universe. And the universe is going to hold you accountable for that. Sometimes we're afraid to be held accountable, so we don't want to tell anybody, right? It's okay to just keep them inside. Oh, I want to lose 20 pounds. And I just think of myself, so if I fail, nobody will know I failed because I didn't tell anybody about it. Bullshit. That means you're hiding. That means you're hiding from your why. That means your why is not strong enough. Reverse tabletop, I'm going to show you with dumbbells here. Whoop, coming down. So when I elevate here on a pair of dumbbells, it gets me up a little higher. Then I can shift my hips back a little further. And I can go a little higher here into that bridge. Or reverse tabletop. Whatever you want to call it. All right, push these to the side because I'm doing some front jump burpees. All right, big cardio. Got a hell workout day. Gonna get through this together. Hell workout. I'm watching my dumbbells, make sure I don't trip over them. Woo! All right, guess what? Diamond jumps. Come on, last one. Come on, we're gonna do this. Focus on your why. Focus on the strength from within. Let's get round 2 done. Come on. I'm fighting with you. You suck. I know. Woo! Round 2. Catch yourself on the back. It's gonna get harder. Take a little break. All right, round 3. Come on, we're gonna step it up. It's gonna get harder as we go. So if you need to take a longer break, just hit pause and go right back into it. I'm gonna show you the entire round modified, just as a reminder, just in case you need to switch to those moves as we go along. It's okay to switch, guys. Heisman punch. All right, so we're just taking, whoop, there we go. We're taking the impact out. Now I'm still moving fast, so I'm a little shuffle, punch. So I'm not jumping, cutting across. You're still trying to move pretty fast without kind of impacting those knees. I get it. I got 2 bad knees, guys. Depends on which day, which side hurts worse. All right, gorilla hops. But you can still manage, even with injuries, power injuries, recovering, modify and get stronger until you get to the point where you can do the full progression. And even if you can't, that's okay. Doing these all modified, you'll still get huge results. Not only weight loss, but in your fitness. But make sure you focus on that nutrition, because that's 90% of the equation. All right, C-sit tuck. All right, so here, again, we can come up on our hands, and I'm just tapping those heels down, extending out, tap. Or you can do single legs, or same thing, forearms, tuck in, tap out, tuck in, tap out, or single legs. 4 different ways you can modify these, and a couple different ways to progress. Lots of options there. Forearm plank for plank. So remember, when we modify in plank, knees are down. So we're going to go down to forearm, coming back up. So see how my hips are shifted forward. I'm not pushing them back and doing this. That does not work in my abs. Bring it forward. Make sure that you're lining up the wrists under shoulders and elbow under shoulders. I like to lift my feet. You kind of always see that I lift my feet because it forces me to push my heels forward instead of back. All right, scissor jumps. So modify here, you're gonna either tap, and I want you to swing those arms nice and fast. All right, so that gets the heart rate up because this is our cardio. Or you can do that modified scissor that we did in the 22 cal program. And again, move fast. You get that heart rate up, that's why we're swinging our arms big, tapping nice and fast. Supine leg circles, coming down onto our forearms for these. Here's a couple modified versions. So see how I did a big circle, tap down, reverse the other way, tap down, we'll rest. Big circle, tap, big circle, tap. Or you can do single legs. In, then we reverse it. So a couple ways to do this. At the big circle, tap for a rest so it's not so hard on your back. All right, burpees, modified. Couple ways to modify these. So again, we're taking the jump out, right? Coming down, step to plank, step up, reach up nice and high. But we gotta move fast, right? Moving fast, cardio. If you can't come all the way down, I want you to come to hands to knees, step back, reach up. Down to that squat, step back, big swing up. All right, so if you're not into going all the way down to the ground, then do that. Reverse tabletop to L-sit. So I showed you with the dumbbells, right? So this is a modifier for this to help make it a little easier. Up and down here, or just limit your range of motion. Maybe this is as far as I can go. That's okay. So do that range of motion. Okay, so if you have issues with your wrists, so if planting your hands and doing this hurts your wrists, you need to work on your wrist strength. Do as many reps as you can, shake it out, go back in, do a couple more, all right? So don't just not do things like that because your wrists are a little weak. All right, frog jump burpee. Big step, down. So just like what we did with burpees, but we're doing that big step, right? Big step, down. I'm doing this fast. Big swing with the arms, getting our heart rate up. Come on. All right, diamond jumps, modified. Big swing with the arms, we gotta get that heart rate up. I know, this looks silly, it looks like a silly dance move. It's okay, who cares? Keep that knee rotated out. So it's kind of like a modified jumping jack with your weird knee thing. So you could call it that. Modified diamond jumps. I'm cracking myself up. Come on. Almost done for round 3. Push yourself. Big deep breaths. Good work. So see, listen. I just did the whole round modified. I'm out of breath. So if you do it right, you move through this cardio, big arm movements, move fast through this cardio, you're gonna get that heart rate up, okay? So don't be ashamed about having to modify. Always switch back to it if you need to. Take a little break, we're going to round 4. All right, round 4, let's go. So we can kind of see that finish line. We're gonna speed up here. Really give it all you got. This is our hell workout. So the more tired I get, the more energized I get, because that's called keto. And I hope you're there with me too. If not, we'll get you there. Just keep working on it. All right, gorilla hops. Stay low, pop it over. You guys remember the other form of this? Keeping those hands in one place, staying low. So that's really kind of working the legs even more. These are kind of cool too. So I'll do these. Just a little different progression on this one. Really working those quads, those hip flexors. Coming right down. C-sit, tuck extension. I'm gonna go to my elbows for these. I'm taking it right to a hover, right over the mat. Just like 2 inches off the ground here. Keeping everything nice and tight in the middle. So I'm not rushing through these abs. I'm not, yeah. Now slow it down for the abs. Because you're really working all those stabilizing muscles around your core. Finding my strength from within. Focusing on your why to get through this. Flipping over. Forearm plank to plank. Get your form first, and then go into it. So there's a certain amount, so I'm going to talk about pain now. I think I've talked to you about pain before, but it's only appropriate to talk about it in the hardest workout, except for day 30. So you'll see Sergeant Corey Sandin, one of our FTW cadre, who did the 22 caliber as a participant, guys. And now he's teaching the 38 cal. That's how well this works. All right, scissor jumps. Flipping the feet. All right, we got this. Let's pick up the pace. Picking up the pace. This is round 4. There's no modifying here. Let's go. Not slowing down. We're speeding up. When you see that finish line, you don't slow down, you speed up. Woo! Supine leg circles. Up and down. Oop, forearm here. Big circles. Everything nice and tight. So see, I slowed down. So I was focusing on speed on the scissor jumps. And now I'm slowing down. Recover your breath here. So yes, there is a certain amount of pain tolerance when it comes to high intensity interval workouts. All right, because it's easy to just get on a treadmill. Burpees at a moderate pace and not really push yourself, right? People do these things in gyms every single day. They go in, they never push themselves. They barely break a sweat because it's not painful. It's not challenging. It's not uncomfortable, right? But aren't the things in life worth doing are uncomfortable, right? So think about reverse tabletop L sit. I'm gonna get my dumbbells. Think about the things that have been really difficult for you in your life. Look back. And Those are things that are hard, right? But you learned a lot of lessons. Maybe you progressed your career. Maybe you worked through some stuff that you needed to. Whatever it may be, the things that are worth doing are uncomfortable. They're even painful sometimes. Frog jump burpee. So, being as healthy and as fit as we can be, not just tolerating or mediocre or I get sick 4 times a year, I'm okay with that. No, why are you okay with that? I call bullshit. It's because you're not willing to do the work to prevent that from happening, because it's hard. Diamond jumps. Talk about hard. Let's do some diamond jumps. Pain tolerance. This sucks. This hurts. You're gonna think about these things. These are the things that are probably going through your mind right now. Just like me. But you know what? I know this is worth it. Every single one of these is worth it. Because I've got to put in some pain and some effort and some sweat to get what I want. To get what I want, I've got to struggle a little bit. I've got to sweat. I've got to hurt. Take a little break, we're almost done. We'll be back for round 5. All right guys, round 5. We're gonna finish up the hell workout. And just a reminder, I've got my Fireteam Whiskey towel. Wipe the stuff down, guys. I want you slipping it, especially with those big frog jump burpees where we're taking a big leap. If you slip, let's not do that. Wipe it down in between rounds. Wipe your hands down. Maybe even put your hands down for, those push-up moves or plank moves, all right? And let's just make this safe. Make sure your area is clear, all right? So let's go. So what do we do when we see the finish line? We speed towards it. Let's do it. High spin punch. So I want you to do all these cardio moves as fast as you can. Let's get that target heart rate. Let's get it up. We can do this. Come on, I'm with you. I'm sweating with you. I am suffering with you. This is suffering for me too. It is for everybody. I'm not an Olympic athlete. This isn't a stroll in the park. I'm pretty fit. But you know what? Always looking to improve, so I'm pushing myself. Gorilla hops. Whichever version you want to do. You want to do the travel or the stay in place. Stay in place because those are harder. And I'm all about progress. Finding that strength from within. Getting that pain tolerance. Because anything worth doing is painful. Is hard. It sucks sometimes. But at the end, it's worth it. It's worth the results. All right, sit tuck extensions. I'm gonna come on my hands for this one. So you can kind of get a little tricep action going here. A little tricep bonus. Come on, we got this. I'm suffering with you. Take the time to recover that cardio here. So we've got to build up your pain tolerance, guys. Because if you have 0 pain tolerance, all right, flip it over, forward plank to plank. 0 pain tolerance means you're never gonna push yourself to be uncomfortable. You're always gonna stop right when it starts to hurt. Now, you know what I'm talking about with pain, right? So I'm not telling you to hurt yourself here. I'm not trying to ask you to injure yourself doing this. There's a difference between, being uncomfortable and pushing yourself and really hurting yourself. So if you don't know that line, you need to talk to your cadre about that. Scissor jumps. Let's go. As fast as you can go with these. Come on. These are uncomfortable, especially for me. I don't know why. I don't like these. But you know what? Because I don't like them, because they're painful, that means it's something I need to be doing. I'd much rather do burpees than these. Woo! Supine leg circles. So recover your breathing here. You get a little cardio break. Take advantage. Big deep breaths, don't hold your breath. We are almost there. Focus on your why. Focus on where's that strength? Where do you pull from? In the past, when things have been really shitty, what are you pulling from here, guys? All right, burpees. So much better than scissor jumps. Love it. Love me some burpees. I know, I'm a freak of nature. Come on. Let's do it. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Come on, push it out. Strength from within. Woo! Reverse tabletop. L sit. Get my dumbbells. Push it up as high as I can go. Push through. Again, we're slowing down, see? I slowed way down. Concentrating on keeping my core nice and tight. Recovering my breathing. We got this. Woo! Frog jump burpee. Let's do it. Come on. As fast as you can go. We're almost there. Come on, we got this. Oh yeah. Woo! And diamond jumps. Kicking my mat all over the place. Come on. As fast or as high as you can go. Push yourself. Big breaths. Let's do it. We're almost there. Come on. Strength from within. Find your why. Good job. Come to the mat. Oh, right into the warm-up. Wow, that one sucked. Keep your head above your heart. Take some deep breaths. Walk around if you need to. So we're gonna stretch out. Again, keep the head above the heart. I want to see your chest here. Keep your head up so you can hear. I don't have one of those fancy watches, but I'm near target heart rate. I feel like I just did some sprints. I'm tired, fatigued. That means I not only experience pain and uncomfortable and sweaty effort, push, drive, whatever you want to call it. But now on the other side of that, man, I feel good. I feel really good, and I hope you do too. Yeah, you might feel like, oh God, I feel like I'm gonna die. You're not gonna die, first of all. I know your heart is just beating, you're out of breath. But guess what? You did the hardest workout in the 38 caliber. Good job. High five. Let's take it to child's pose. Again, keep your head above your heart here until we get that heart rate down. So I'm going to push back and stretch those arms out. You can place your head on the mat. Keep actively pushing those fingers out so you're getting that lat stretch. And now we're going to fold one of those arms through. Put a little body weight on it for a deltoid stretch, lat stretch. Keep pushing back into those legs. This will feel good just to sit still, catch your breath, recover here, sweat on your mat. All right, let's switch arms. I mean, I'm so proud of you guys. This is a really hard workout. Let's stay on our mat here so I can close out with you guys. Great work. That was a very hard workout, hell workout, day 18 for your 38 caliber fitness protocol. And you guys experienced firsthand just now, and you have been this whole time, that strength from within to push, to keep going, to push past what makes you uncomfortable, what makes you want to stop, what makes you want to quit. Great job. This is Captain Lincoln with Fireteam Whiskey, and I'll see you at the next WOD.